the job opportunities we have in Alaska. Alaska is an amazing place, much like Peru. Peru is an amazing place. Alaska is an amazing place. I brought 2 members of Trident Seafoods, one of our best employers, with me, and they will talk later after I talk. We'll go through a quick presentation. We will see some pictures, and we'll watch a video, and then we'll be ready to answer all of your questions and probably make more questions for you. I've been to Alaska for the last 21 years on my own work and travel adventure. When I was 18, my mother said, "Brian, you need to go to Alaska." And I said, "Oh, I don't want to go to Alaska. Alaska has polar bears and Eskimos," and I didn't want to go. And my mother said, she kicked me out of the house and said, "You have to go to Alaska." And I went to Alaska, and that was when I was 18 years old. And no, thank you. Can you hear me? Yes? Okay.
They're saying no in the back.
Yeah. Well, they'll have to just listen louder. So, I went to Alaska 18 years ago, and it was fantastic. It was hard work, and it was still fun. It was a big adventure. We worked hard every day. There was no mommy, no daddy. I had to act like a real man and take care of my business. I had a job. I had to wake up in the morning. I had to take care of everything. It was a new adventure. It was a very good thing for me. I earned money to go to university. I earned money to buy a new car. I earned money to buy a computer. But more importantly, I learned how to work. I learned how to work hard. The seafood company I worked for had me working 100 hours per week. And I would work 100 hours per week, and it was fantastic. The first week in Alaska is terrible. The first week is so hard. It is not fun to work 100 hours per week until your mind and your body are ready to work 100 hours. But the first week is tough. You think, why am I here? What am I doing? But the second week is easy, and the third week is better, and the fourth week is perfect. So Alaska is a big tourist destination, much like Peru. People come from all over the world to see Alaska. People come from all over the world to see Peru. So there's wonderful things to see in Alaska, but there's also the great fact that you're going to be making money. You can make a lot of money in Alaska. Where you work, where Trident Seafoods has their factories, there are no discotheques, there are no shopping centers, no liquor store, nowhere to spend your money. It is perfect. You make your money, and you get to keep your money. And that's very important. As all students, everybody needs money, especially students. When we're working hard, when there's lots of fish, you will work up to 100 hours per week. And that means you're going to be making perhaps $1,000 per week, maybe more, maybe less, but it's a fantastic opportunity. So I'm going to show you some pictures of what the work is like and kind of talk about Alaska, and then I'll let the ladies talk, and then I'll come back and talk some more. Maybe go to the next slide, my friend. Okay, Alaska is a $2 billion industry. Seafood is. The reason we go all over the world is to find workers like you, is because simply there are not enough workers in the United States, even in a bad economy, to go work in Alaska. You will find people from all over the world working in Alaska: Chinese, Japanese, Americans, Latinos, Europeans. Everybody comes to Alaska, all because it's $2 or $3 billion during the year. The companies need people. They always need people to work. Locations. They are all over the state of Alaska, from here all the way over. There's probably 50 or 60 large seafood processing centers in Alaska, and every one of them needs workers. They say big volume. So last year there was over 1 billion pounds of fish processed in Alaska. Trident Seafoods has some very big factories, Some of their big factories can process 1 million pounds of fish per day. So this is a very